DJ Schaefer. Thanks for tuning in to the Huntcast. This is episode 150. I got Jace with me today.
What's going on, guys?
And it's just us and Kurt in the house. We're running a skeleton crew today.
Oh, yeah.
Paul's not been on for quite some time. Just being freaking, being a little biatch. And, Tavares, our trusted audio tech, is in Colorado. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. You told me about that.
Yeah. And first time ever in Colorado. Dude's been in Texas and Louisiana. And he's in freaking Colorado.
They fly up there?
No, they drove,
wow,
bro.
He went through several then.
Yeah, he drove.
Ooh.
He sent me a picture a minute ago of the mountains with snow on them. He said, this is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Good for him.
What if he's going on the side of the mountains like we did?
I doubt it. But before we get into everything, let me take care of our housekeeping real quick. Be sure to subscribe to us on whatever podcast platform you're listening to us on. Spotify or iTunes or whatever, and please leave us a review. Also, all these podcasts have video content that go with them, so be sure to go to youtube.com/thehuntcast and subscribe there and check it all out. And then, we're also on TikTok. That would be the Huntcast Podcast on TikTok. And Instagram. Don't forget about Instagram, at the Huntcast. Be sure to follow us there as well. And one more thing, Jace. We got Patreon. Patreon.com/thehuntcast. That's where you can go and sponsor the show with a $5, $10, or $25 a month pledge. We'd greatly appreciate that too. And we're going to do some special stuff for our Patreon subscribers coming this hunting season. So you guys need to get involved in that so that you can get all the special announcements and stuff. And there'll be some swag giveaways as well as possibly a hunt. And so you definitely need to get involved in that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's all our housekeeping. What you got going on today, Jace? We hadn't even really talked prior to this podcast. It's been so freaking busy.
Just working and trying to get kids where they need to be at since school is actually out now.
Yeah, dude, school is out. No school, period. Kurt,
I know.
You have been out of school for a year now, officially 1 year. Like, you graduated, yesterday was your year anniversary. Are you happy, or do you miss going to school?
I'm way happier than I was.
He's way happier. Okay.
He hadn't gotten out of the real world yet.
Well,
man.
let me tell you. I sat there, I was at graduation last night, and I sat there looking across, I was sitting on the stage, and there were some diplomas that I actually got to give out, which is kind of cool. But I'm sitting there looking at all these kids, and all I can say to myself is like, God, you poor bastards. Like you don't realize how good you have it at the moment. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was good stuff, man. It was good stuff. And I remember vaguely. Do you remember your graduation?
I do.
I mean, dude, this is my 30th year, bro. 30 years. Mm-hmm. Because we graduated the same year, right?
Yeah, 96.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
yep.
So this is our 30-year anniversary of graduating. Talk about feeling old. Mm-hmm. But I vaguely remember some of it. I didn't like going to high school at all, and I just couldn't wait to get out. But I don't remember the weight of the situation. I remember sitting in the seats, like waiting to be called, but I don't remember like walking across the stage and getting my diploma. I do not remember that.
I remember the guy's speech, part of it at least. He goes, I'm not going to go too long with y'all like other people do because y'all aren't going to remember exactly what I said.
Yeah.
And I remember that part.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember any speech. I can't tell you who our valedictorian or salutatorian was. That's kind of crazy because like everybody they make such a big deal of that when you're in school, and it don't mean crap. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I want kids to get good grades, but when it comes down to like life in general, I don't really know if that even really makes a shit. Kurt, where did you, do you know like where you sat in your class? Like, were you top 10?
I was down there.
Yeah, I was down there too. Yeah, I would say that I think my GPA was like a 2.8 maybe.
Yeah. A little lower.
Out of and what's the top 4.0, something like that. I was probably like a 2.5, whatever. Like it was to get into college. Like I was on the border.
Yeah.
And you know, look at me now. You know, I will tell a funny story, and I kind of feel a little bad about this. But you're like when I was in school. Now, I went to a smaller school. There were 80 kids that graduated with me, something like that. Jace went to a very small school. How many did you have that graduated in your
17.
class? 17.
17.
Yeah, y'all's graduation ceremony was like 20 minutes.
I can name exactly how we walked across the stage to this day because we were so small, except for one person. I still don't know the girl's name, but she was in the special classes. And whenever we lined up, you know, she was like 3 people away from me. And I looked and I asked the guy that was next to me, I said, hey, who's that? He looked, I don't know. So I looked at the girl that was on the other side of me. I said, hey, who's that? And she said, I don't know. And she asked the guy about her, and he goes, oh, that's whatever her name was. And I was like, when did she start coming to school with us? And he said, she's been here since 8th grade.
Wow.
And I was like,
and
how,
dude, you only had 17 kids.
her?
How did you miss that?
And he said, oh, she stays in what we called Plan A.
The special classes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, the classes.
good for her. She got to walk the stage.
Yeah.
So
and she wasn't like that. I mean, she wasn't like, you know, what you think they're supposed to be in the special classes. They just didn't give a crap. And
you made out with her, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Did not. Had no idea who she was. And
well, I mean, like, there were 80 kids, I guess, I'm assuming, in my class. And I'm trying to think. I can't tell you the last time I spoke to anybody that I graduated with. I can't even tell you that. You know, like I said, I had friends in high school, you know, but I didn't have, like, a ton of them. And I don't know. I just didn't like high school. I moved from a very large school my freshman year. We had like 1,200 kids in my freshman class to 80 kids my sophomore year. And it was a little bit of a culture shock. And, you know, I just didn't like it. Whatever. But I'm glad, like, my kids are like you, Jace. My kids have gone to school at the same school, in the same school district from kindergarten, and now, you know, next year Sydney, my middle daughter, will be a senior. Actually, she's a senior now, officially, right? Like, she's officially a senior now. You know, and Abby graduated a few years ago. She went to school the entire time there. So that's kind of cool. You know, it's something I didn't get to experience, and I know a lot of kids don't. But so I got a point to all this story. So I gave out last night, with it being a smaller district and with us being involved in the district and all that kind of stuff, I know a lot of kids, you know. Last night, I want to say that I was able to give out maybe 10 diplomas, and they graduated 70-something last night. So I gave out 10 diplomas to kids, and all it is I just walk up there and grab the diploma, shake their hand, give them a hug, whatever, take a picture with them. Anyway, we give out a lot of money too to seniors, because that's one of the deals. You know, you get an invitation and you give them a little bit of money or whatever. So I had cards for probably 20, 25 kids last night. And after graduation was over, I was walking around handing them all out to the kids, telling them congratulations and stuff. And what I wrote pretty much the same thing in everybody's card, because I feel like, let me go back to what I was saying a minute ago. So we're going to pause on handing out the cards and what I wrote in them. You know, when you're in school, the high school counselor is supposed to, like, meet with you when you're a senior, junior, whatever, and start planning, help you plan for your future. Okay. And help you, like, sign up for college or whatever you want to do. Okay. My high school counselor never met with me, ever. Okay. And I know for a fact she met with a lot of other people. I know that, like, because I remember kids getting out of class and stuff. And at the time, I didn't really give a crap, because I didn't really give a crap about school. Did your counselor meet with you at all?
I couldn't even tell you who our counselor was.
Really?
Honest. Yeah.
Okay.
So if they met with people, it wasn't me.
Yeah, you didn't even know who your counselor was. That's crazy.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember.
I mean, our counselor was our ag teacher, basically, Earl Hoffman.
Yeah.
So,
well, I can't remember my counselor's name right now. Okay, but long story short, I found out through the grapevine that the reason why she didn't meet with me and others, I guess, like me, was because she didn't think that we would really amount to anything, I guess. I guess we'd just get out of school and get a job and, work and retire and whatever. And at the time I wasn't mad about it, but like after I got out of school and realized what the real world was, me and you had a couple years just screwing off, like fishing, hunting, doing whatever the hell we wanted to do. But after that, it was like, I got to get serious in my life a little bit, and found out real quick that like it's a hard knock life sometimes. And anyway, that's kind of where my ambition and motivation came from. And I feel like I've done very well with my life. I've tried to maximize every opportunity that I have. And I feel like I've worked very, very hard for what I have and what I get. But several years later, Jace, I saw my high school counselor somewhere I guess it was like some kind of school function. I don't know, but I know it wasn't, because I've never been back to these school functions, but I saw her somewhere, and I just kind of gave her a piece of my mind and basically told her that she was a piece of shit and that she sucked at her job and that she gave up on a lot of kids. And like, I didn't need her to do what I did, and she can go, eat a bag of dicks or something. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was not nice. And so, yeah, I told that teacher lady how I really felt. Going on now to handing out these cards to these kids, I know that, like, being involved in our district, I know our counselor, and I think she does a good job. She does a good job for everybody as much as she can. I mean, you got one person that's trying to help 70 people. I mean, it's hard. But in the cards, I wrote pretty much the same thing on all of them. Okay. And I said, hey, I'm going to give you guys 3 pieces of advice. Okay. Number 1, like, always keep your eyes on God. Like, that's number 1. Like, stay focused, be, and I'm not talking about like being overly religious. All right. Because that's not necessarily what it's about. It's just about, in everything you do, like, keep God in your mind. Remember that, like, there is a God. He's watching you, and he loves you, and he cares about you, and he wants to supply for you if you put in the work and do the thing. So keep God first was the first thing I said. The second thing I wrote was, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't. Okay? Because so many people told me that I couldn't, like, you can't, like, you shouldn't do that, or you can't do that, or whatever. And I was like, I'll do whatever I want to do. And I did it. Okay. And then the third thing I wrote in was, never be afraid to take a chance, because I feel like so many people don't take chances, and they should. I've taken a ton of chances in my life. Jace, you've taken chances. I mean, hell, you moved your whole family 2.5 hours away to come work with me. Like, that was a chance. Like, we take chances all the time. And from my experience, that's what separates, like, very successful people from not so much, is the fact that they're not scared to take some chances. And I've landed on my ass several times, but you know what? Like, I took the chance. And I'll tell you this, you can take 10 chances and 8 of them, I'll say 9 of them don't work out, and you land on your ass. But that one that does work out is so much greater than those 9 combined. But you got to take the chance.
Exactly.
And so I mean, I got a lot of positive, not that I was looking for that, but like, I got a lot of positive feedback from some parents on the cards that I wrote, just because, like, that's the advice that kids need. They don't need, like, I listened to a couple of commencement speeches that are online and stuff, and they're like, continue your education and this and this, but man, like, take a chance. That's what we need to do, is take a chance. And it's funny because every year it seems to be that the Michael Keaton commencement speech, and I don't remember what college it was for that he was doing a commencement speech on, but he was dressed in the robe with the little funny hat and all that kind of stuff, and he was finishing up his speech. He says, "Guys, like if there's anything that you remember from this speech, remember these two words: I'm Batman." And it was like the greatest thing in the world. Greatest thing in the world. Freaking Michael Keaton's the man. So
he is the Batman.
yeah, he definitely is. Did you go to any graduations?
Not yet.
Do you have some that you have to go
Tomorrow.
to? What is it? White Oak?
White Oak.
White Oaks is tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We had ours last night. I got to
pretty
go
much all day tomorrow. Go to the graduation and then go to a couple of parties for the people that we know.
Yeah, we went to graduation last night, went out to eat afterwards, like 50 fucking people. And like, don't get me wrong, like I like going out with people, but 50's a little bit of a number. Poor waitresses.
So go to Papacita's?
No, I went to BJ's.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. Service there with 2 people sucks. Imagine it with like 50.
How'd y'all get in with 50s?
We had a reservation. It wasn't 50. They wouldn't, but I guarantee it was 25.
Yeah.
I mean, I was being a little sarcastic, but I guarantee it's 25 people.
Yeah, guys, if y'all come to Longview, the only place you're going to get decent surface with more than 10 people, 15 people, Papacita's.
Yeah, and it's good food too.
Oh yeah,
it's great
quick,
food.
And all of it. So.
Yeah. Well, tonight I got to go to a graduation. Okay.
Where?
My nephews. So my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's son.
Ooh.
In New Boston.
Oh,
my alma mater.
Oh yeah.
Where I've not been back since I graduated.
That gold and blue.
No, hell no. It's freaking maroon.
It's
maroon and gold. Yeah, like it's like throw up. You throw up in a toilet. That's what their school colors look like. Yeah, I got to go back there tonight, and I ain't been back. I'm not playing. I may have gone back one time since I graduated high school 30 freaking years ago. Okay, I may have been back one time, and that may have been to a football game or something. This will be my first return in 29 years. Okay, and I can tell you right now, I've already got a bad attitude about it. Not about going to the graduation. Like, I'm happy for my nephew. Not about that, but just about the school in general.
Yeah.
And I already got a bad attitude about it. So I'm sure I'm gonna be a little bit of an extra asshole tonight. And
I mean, why not go through and see all your old plaques and stuff?
Man,
you got anything still there?
I doubt. I mean, I didn't have anything there to begin with.
Oh.
Like, I just didn't care nothing about it. And you know, I think my favorite couple of teachers died, you know, just because they were old as shit back then.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm going back, and I'm excited for my nephew. Don't get me wrong. And I'm glad I'm going to be there with my family and stuff. But like that, I could give less than a shit about that school. And so I'm sure that I'll be an asshole, and it ought to be entertaining. You know, that's to say the least. So, okay, well, let's get into hunting stuff, because this is the Huntcast, all right? Any of you seniors that are listening and y'all graduated, congratulations. Seriously. I'm going to tell you, like I told everybody else, keep God first. Don't let anybody tell you can't do anything, and always take chances. Always.
Chase your dreams,
Chase
guys.
them dreams. I'm serious, because, I mean, you might as well. Like, right now is the best time to chase those dreams, because you don't have anything.
I mean,
you don't have anything holding you back.
And we're chasing dreams.
That's damn straight. Damn straight. I mean, don't ever give up on it. Do what you want to do, you know? So anyway, okay. So we've had a couple of listeners that have written in either through Instagram or whatever, wanting more information about the bear hunt coming up.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this episode, it's going to release on the 29th. If you're listening to this, it's the 29th or later of September, of May, okay? And that means, Jace, we got 2 weeks left.
That's crazy.
Okay?
It's crazy.
Friday, the 29th, we got next week, and then we got the next week, and then Saturday we get on a plane, and we fly to Canada. And
it's straight to Manitoba, right? Or no?
no, we got a pit stop. We got a layover
Yeah.
in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Okay.
And then it's like an hour layover. And then we hop on another plane and jump to Manitoba, Canada, or to Winnipeg. And then we land there at 11:30 at night. And let's just go through it real quick, okay? Because I know that we're going to talk about this for the next 2 weeks. But I want to just lay it all out and tell everybody kind of what the plans are, what the schedule of everything is. We're flying Delta Airlines because American doesn't fly to Canada, apparently, or they only fly on certain days or some bull crap. And so we are definitely flying. We're flying Delta. Me, you, and O'Boosh, okay, who was on the podcast last week. It's loading, okay. So we fly out of Dallas, Texas, at 3:00 Central Time on Saturday, the June 13th. Okay, we arrive in St. Paul, Minnesota at 5:31. So we got a 2.5 hour flight, both Central Time. I'm pretty sure because we're just flying straight north. We fly for 2.5 hours to St. Paul. We get to St. Paul at 5:31. Damn, we got a little bit more of an hour layover. We don't leave till 9:54 p.m. Damn near 10 o'clock from St. Paul, Minnesota. So that's literally 4 hours and 20 minutes or so of a layover. What are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to see real quick if St. Paul Airport has a Centurion Club. You know, because I got that Platinum Amex, and we'll be chilling in the Centurion Club for 4.5 hours. Boo's going to end up like being the responsible. My 12-year-old daughter's going to end up being the responsible party at the airport after 4.5 hours at the Centurion Club. So at 9:54 we board, and then we fly to Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We get there at 11:29, so we got an hour and a half flight to Winnipeg. Okay, we get our rental car. We're going to check into a hotel, get 5 hours of sleep probably, and then wake up early and begin our drive to Thompson, Canada. Okay, we did that last week. It's about 8 hours. We've done it a couple of times, but per Google Maps, it's like an 7 hour and 50-minute drive. Okay. So I don't like, I'm trying to think of what's an 8 hour drive here to
Midland.
Here to Midland is 8 hours. That's not that bad.
No,
it's not that bad. And we've never seen this country before. You know, I am worried about food between here and there. Hey, see if you can find like the route from Manitoba to Winnipeg to Thompson. See if there's like any restaurants about halfway, you know, because I mean, we're going to get some food in Winnipeg before we head out that morning, but like I ain't gonna last 8 hours in a car without getting a hamburger.
I know,
you know. And I don't like, does Canada have like McDonald's and stuff?
I'm sure they do.
I wonder if they do on this route. Let's see what you got there. Jeez. What is that what is that town right in the middle by the big lake? Right there. Yeah. What is that called? Grand Rapids, Manitoba. Click on that. Okay. Yeah. Click right. They got the Manitoba Agricultural Museum there. 4.5 stars. 4.7 stars at 209 reviews, huh?
There we go.
Them dudes are excited about an agricultural museum. See if there's any restaurants in that town, just out of curiosity. Ooh, ain't looking too. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, we got a Chili Chat Indian cuisine. Probably gonna have to take a pass on that one. The Northern Inn and Steakhouse. That's not that great. Hub of the North restaurant. Now look, That sumbitch right there is 4.5 stars at 240 reviews too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, Santa Maria Pizza and Spaghetti House. I don't know. Anything jump out at you?
Not really. I mean,
The Club Simulators and Lounge. That's kind of weird. Oh, look at that burger though. Got you some onion rings stacked on
yeah,
it.
we might find us a little food challenge up there.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. What are we doing? Bottom. The Ma Mo Wee Talk Friendship Center. What do we got here? What is this? Is this a restaurant? Great atmosphere,
Yeah,
great food,
10 to
great
$20
service,
a
great
person.
pricing. Click on the reviews real quick, because this is the Ma Wo We Talk Friendship Center. It's fantastic. Home cooked food. Love the soups. I'm not a big soup guy, as you can tell. Quick and affordable. I don't
Boiled
know.
fresh eggs for my sandwich.
What?
That's what it says right there. Oh, Janet,
Pacarat.
Bach rent.
What'd she say? 2 fresh eggs for my sandwich. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, ain't nothing really jump out at me. Kurt, what do you think? Anything jumping out at you on the list of
Well, I'm sure they don't have biscuits and gravy and
restaurants?
chicken fried steaks up there.
They have like moose
On that.
stomachs.
Are you hating on that?
Well, hate on what?
The chicken fried
Well, we love some chicken fried
They
steaks.
don't have 'em up
yeah,
there.
No, we love some
That's
chicken.
a southern
Hey,
deal.
do this. Google best chicken fried steak in Manitoba. Okay, let's just see if anything comes out. Best chicken fried steak in Manitoba, Canada. This will be the telltale right here if we're going to be in luck. When I don't give a shit about Winnipeg, because we're Big Guys Ranch Saloon. It's in Winnipeg. Is there every place in Winnipeg?
Hey, it says it's relatively rare in Manitoba for a breaded beef cutlet smothered in country gravy.
Well, they suck, is all I can say. Do this. Google what is the top food in a restaurant in Manitoba? What's the number one food in Manitoba or something like that? Just out of curiosity. It's probably going to be like
Vegetables.
stuffed moose stomach. Most popular food in Manitoba. They don't have a most popular. Lame, dude. Lame, but rather a collective of iconic dishes in Draft's unique culinary landscape. Honey dill sauce. My pan-fried pickerel. Not a big fish guy. Okay, I like fried fish, and that's about it. You got pierogies. What is a pierogies? Thanks to a deep Ukrainian and Eastern European heritage. What, am I saying that right?
I don't know.
Pierogies are
Pierogies, maybe?
are a massive staple in Manitoba. These doughy dumplings are typically stuffed with potato and cheddar, boiled and pan-fried with onions and sour cream.
Yeah, we're going to. I don't know about that.
Don't know about that, okay?
We're going to have to talk to the guy.
I don't like potatoes as anything other than a side dish, okay? Either in fries or mashed. I don't like potatoes in a main dish. That just doesn't do me. Number 4 is the Fat Boy Burger. This is Manitoba's signature drive-in style burger. It is messy, an indulgent meal featuring a beef patty smothered in a generous helping of chili. Kind of dig that, along with lettuce, tomato, pickles, and a mountain of mayo. Might have to lay off the mountain of mayo.
Huh. Never heard that before.
I don't know. Okay. We're going to find somewhere to eat, though, is what I'm saying. Google how many towns. Well, just go back to that map. I'm just curious how many towns there are between between Winnipeg and Thompson. Like, I don't know how many towns there are. But it looks like there's a few, right? Zoom in on that just a little bit. Yeah. I think we're going to be all right. So, yeah, we'll be able to get us some snacks. So we got an 8-hour drive, 7 hours and 38 minutes. I think, like we said, I don't know if it's last week, the week before, we're probably going to get that 7:38 down to about 6.5, 6:45, something like that. I think I can cut 45 minutes off of that because I guarantee that damn speed limit is. I think we already
You got to
looked
remember
at it.
it's in kilometers, not miles per hour. Because I had a teacher, him and his wife went up there, and they were driving.
What highway?
They were going,
what highway is that? While he's looking that up,
they were
while
going.
he's talking.
He said he was going like 85 miles an hour, and they were getting places pretty quick. And it was 85 kilometers.
So he was hauling ass.
Yes, he was hauling ass.
What is that? Highway 8? 6. See what the speed limit is on Highway 6. I know we've already done this, but I want to say it's 55. And I'm like Sammy Hagar. I can't drive 55. Didn't Sammy Hagar say that? It wasn't David Lee Roth. Highway 6 in Manitoba. All right. Highway 6, 100 kilometers an hour. However, this is reduced to 70 kilometers or lower when passing through urban areas. So 100 kilometers an hour. Let me see
How
what that
fast is that?
transfers to.
60?
Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. I ain't driving 60 the whole way. Not going to happen. 80 miles per hour to kilometers.
Oh, shit. Hold on now. Look at that. Enforcement. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police actively monitor this stretch.
We're going to be going 128
and
kilometers an hour.
fines for speeding are high, often exceeding $1,000.
Well, you know what? I ain't going back to Canada anytime soon, so they can suck it.
Well, he might be
Okay.
putting your ass in the Canadian jail and
See if you can. Okay, what
or make you pay then.
enforcement? The Royal Canadian Mounted Police actively monitor this stretch. Okay, and fines exceed $1,000 for excessive speed. Route stretches from the Perimeter Highway in Winnipeg north to Thompson. Dang, I wonder if I need to get a radar detector and put it in the rental car.
It says right over there on the side. It says, "Remember when speed limits were an actual thing in Manitoba?" What's it say? It's got a glare on it. 4 years ago, unless you were going
120 plus. I don't know if you'd even get pulled over at the moment.
All right.
So
there
what's
you-
that, 70?
I don't know.
I
Y'all,
cannot remember the last time you saw a radar trap on an MB highway.
That's
Huh.
4 years ago.
He developed the habit of locking in cruise control at 115-ish kilometers an hour.
so that's going 150. That's going like 80 miles an hour. They don't know what's about to hit them though. They don't have any idea.
We still need to keep it
Because-
around about 115.
Well, they don't have any idea. Yeah, I'm looking now. Let's see here. If I go now, this is putting me from where we're at, so it's 26 hours away. But I got Waze up, and I'm going into Canada, and I want to see if there are any cops. Doesn't appear there's a single cop per Waze on the highway, so they can suck it. I don't know. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, boys. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so again, we fly to We fly to Winnipeg, get in a car, drive 7.5 hours north. Okay, we have to be at camp. Here is my bear hunting travel guide. Okay. This is brought to us by All Terrain Bear Hunts, that's who we're going with. Mm-hmm. And they sent us this awesome document telling us all about what's going on. Okay. I'll just read this top part real quick. All bear hunts are 5 days. You will travel out to camp on a Sunday and leave the following Saturday morning. Please meet the All Terrain Bear Hunt staff at your predetermined time at this address. Feel free to arrive in Thompson early, but please do not show up to meet at the All Terrain Bear Hunt crew ahead of your scheduled time. This will help us properly prepare for your arrival. Okay. So we get to Thompson at 4:00. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got 8 hours of driving. So this isn't bad. That means we got to leave at 7 a.m. If we drive it straight. Okay. We're going to stop a little bit. So I think we need to leave at probably 6 a.m. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. But that gives us plenty of time. Plenty of time for the Mounties to pull us over and jack with us. Okay. Get us there at 4 o'clock. So you will meet the staff at the predetermined time and location. You will pay and sign your licenses as well as go over your upcoming hunt. This is on Sunday. Around 4 p.m., you will follow an ATBH vehicle out to our boat landing and take a short 4-mile boat ride to camp. Okay, so that is shorter than what I thought. All right, so let's say the boat goes 30 miles an hour. Okay, right? It's going to take us, I don't know what, 30 divided by 4? No, that's not how you do that. 4 divided by 30, I guess. 15 minutes to get, that's right. Yeah, right. 30 miles an hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. 30 miles an hour, 15 minutes, 4 miles. I don't know. Whatever. It's going to take us not very long to get to camp. Okay. When you arrive at camp, you'll be shown your accommodations for the week, and there will be dinner prepared once you settled in. What do you think your dinner is going to consist of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Moose meat.
Moose meat.
I don't know.
Moose knuckle. Yeah. Okay.
I hope it's not moose knuckle.
All right. Corey and your guides will go over any other pertinent information with you that evening and answer any questions you may have. All right, here we go. Monday through Friday, bear hunting time. All right, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Okay, now look, we done had a hell of a 2 days, right? We done traveled from freaking Texas, the south of the United States, all the way to northern Canada. We done had a hell of a 48 hours, and we're going to be up at 9 a.m. eating breakfast and drinking coffee. Okay, 9 a.m. From there until 2 o'clock, it's just fishing, relaxing, and preparing for your hunt. Okay, I'm going to be getting the old Hoyt out and shooting. I'll shoot for probably 15, 20 minutes, put it up, do a couple things, get the Hoyt back out, shoot for 15, 20 minutes. Like, I'm going to be slinging some arrows, okay, just to stay on point. We're going to do a little fishing, catch some, what kind of fish were they? I always get this mixed up.
I can't even remember.
Well, I'm sure it'll say it in here somewhere. God, it's one of those fish that like everybody loves to eat or something. Okay, well, we're going to fish a little bit if we want to. Okay, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., Jace. Have you even looked at this at all?
Yeah, I looked over it the other day when you sent it.
2 p.m., this is the biggest meal of the day, as you will be in your stand until dark, which is around 11 p.m., okay? I'm ready to eat. Now, we'll get into this a little bit more, but it don't sound like, I was thinking this was going to be, we're not hunting whitetails. We're hunting bears. And these bears, from the videos I saw, don't really give a shit if you're there or not. But I have seen that, like, I'm surprised by some of the stuff in this. Okay?
Yes, I was too.
All right. So,
Because here's the deal. We're eating our biggest meal of
at
the
2
day
o'clock.
before we go hunt.
Yeah, and that usually means a grumpy's coming on right after. Okay, but we'll see. 4 o'clock, we eat at 2 o'clock. 4 o'clock, it's time to head out to the stand. All right. At dusk, your guide will arrive back at the stand and bring you back to camp or retrieve your trophy. All right. Back at camp, a light meal will await us before we retire for the evening. Hell, it's going to be midnight. All right. So that's our Monday through Friday routine. Should be really, really nice, you know. So let's talk a little bit about your expectations of this hunt, Jace. Okay. I would assume that me and Bella are going to hunt together all the time, and you're going to hunt alone.
Yeah.
Okay. What, and most likely they're going, like, you're not going to go to the stand and not see a bear. Okay. Like that's, from what I understand, there are not going to be no bear hunts. Like, you're going to see a bear. Now, if it doesn't mean it's a trophy, but you're going to see a bear.
Yeah.
What's your trigger finger itch going to be like? Just out of curiosity.
Oh man, if one of those blonde bears come out,
Yeah.
probably going to lay it down.
Okay. Well, what if you just see a bunch of black bears?
Bunch of black bears. It's going to have to be big,
Okay.
and I'm going to have to. They're going to have to show me some pictures of.
So
like,
you're willing
big.
to not shoot first night?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, and chances that you might not see another bear.
Yeah.
You're willing to.
Unless it's a big one, yeah.
Okay. Like what? Okay. Let's go back to what Nick Munt said. Okay.
If it's over the back's over the barrel,
Okay. But
I'm shooting it.
okay. He said you got 3 rings on a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or you got the bottom, you got 2 rings in the top.
Yeah.
He said if it's at the second ring, that it's a decent bear.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, decent.
Yeah.
If it's at the top, it's a trophy.
Yeah.
Okay. What if you see several decent bears?
No, I'm gonna wait till the top on the first night.
Okay.
If it's at the top, I'm shooting that damn thing.
Okay. I just didn't know,
and then
like,
I'll just relax.
I
the
didn't
rest of
know,
the trip,
like,
or I'll
how-
take Bella and you go hunt.
yeah, I just didn't know how you were going to, like, how itchy your trigger finger was going to be.
No, I'm sure they're gonna say, because I'm gonna ask. Okay, do y'all have game cameras out here?
They do. They
Okay.
do.
Show me a picture of a bear and how to judge how big that bear is, because if that big one comes out, then I'm fixing to just lay it down and my hunt's over early. I mean, but if not, I'm going to wait for, watch them video, because we're going to video it and get some footage and all that stuff. But no, if one comes out and they're telling me, hey, that's the biggest one in the area right here, shoot it, I'm shooting it.
Okay. First night don't matter.
No, hell no.
Okay.
If a dang dude's walking around and he's over the barrel, he's down. I mean,
Okay.
well,
I'm down.
it's about like, you go somewhere hunting and you
Okay,
see a
but what if he
180.
says, hey, there's this really big bear coming, but there's also this blonde color-faced bear that shows up every now and then.
I'm gonna wait on that color face bear.
Okay, even if it means.
Well, if that big one's coming all the time, hey, here we go.
But you've been in
because
there.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna punch that damn tag one way or another.
Okay, that's what I'm
So,
saying. Like, are
yeah.
you last day? You don't have nothing big
Last day
coming.
spikes are coming.
Okay, all right. That's what I'm
So,
talking about.
yeah,
That's what I wanted to know. All right, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, because here's the deal. First off, I mean, here's the thing. Like, this is why we talk about hunting. Like, and this is the God's honest truth. Okay, I'm just excited to be there with you and Bella. All right, like that's the joy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want you to kill the bear that you want to kill. I want Bella to get a good mature bear. All right, and then I'll take whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I really
that's
don't
most of
care.
our arguments on here. Hey, he's shooting first. No, you're shooting. No, you're shooting
Yeah,
first.
no, I literally don't care. I do not care. It does not.
And
Yeah,
that's basically
okay.
how it is,
Look,
really.
if there were 3 cards in front of me, okay, and it said, hey, this card here is Bella gets the biggest bear.
Mm-hmm.
This card here is Jason gets the biggest bear. This card here means I get the biggest bear, and I got to pick one. Well,
Bella.
I'm probably gonna pick Bella.
It's gonna be
okay,
Bella.
but if it's me, you, and somebody else, I'm gonna pick me to get the biggest bear because I want to kill the biggest bear.
Oh, yeah.
But if I don't, I ain't sad about it.
No.
I'm not mad about it. I don't throw a fit about it. I ain't a little bitch about it. But like that's just part of it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm there to just have a good time with you and Bella.
The adventure is
And I'm
what
going.
it is.
I mean, I'm going to hopefully kill a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It just it doesn't have to be a big monster.
Yeah.
Like as long as it's a mature bear that needed to be harvested, I'm down.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I'm using a rifle. Bella's using a rifle. Mm-hmm. Okay. So am I still? Do you know if I'm still going to be setting up 30, 40 yards away from these things?
I don't know. I don't know. I know that some of them. I think it really just depends on where the bears are coming. From what I've gathered and talking to him. Okay. Because they have ground blinds that are further away that you can reach out and touch something. And I think also it's going to have to do with what we're going to cover in a minute with some of the surprising facts of it as well. We can get in that in a minute. Just remember to talk about archery versus gun hunting in a minute. Okay. Let's just go through this real quick. It talks about leaving when you depart on the next Saturday. No big deal. In-camp amenities. All right, this is important. They have a generator generator operated electricity. They have Starlink Wi-Fi. Bella's going to be thrilled about that. They have a wash and shower house. They have running water. In parentheses, it says heated. Thank God. Boat and basic fishing equipment. Fish cleaning station. Life jackets. Prepared meals. Fire pit. Archery target on site for daily practice. Okay, everything you need. Okay, they even got a wash shower house. You can wash your clothes if you get them a little stanky. You get out there after eating that big meal at 4 o'clock and you got deuce and you accidentally deuce in your pants or something. You can wash them out.
Now you better be running away.
No, I know.
According to that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we'll figure all this stuff out. All right, but they got some good amenities. Okay, we are hunting over bait. Okay, that's because we want to and we can, so we're going to. All right. It says here on bait sites, all-terrain bear hunts, bait sites are boat-based around the lake and traveled to by ATV or truck down logging roads. Okay, there are plenty of distance between sites to ensure each bait site will have its own group of bears. All right, both tree stands and ground blinds will be utilized. All right. Very cool. We showed that video of the dude tree hunt of Colby tree hunting or in his tree stand, and then the other dude was in a ground blind. That's where he got the old bear mace out because that bear got a little curious. So anyway, it says harvesting your bear. Once a bear has been retrieved, it will be skinned and quartered by a all-terrain bear hunt team member. Your trophy will be stored in the ATBH walk-in freezer for the remainder of your stay. To export your game across the Canadian border, you will need to have the cutout tag, be within 30 days of the kill, and be made only by the person in possession of that license. Okay, so I can't carry your bear skin across the lines. After 30 days, you'll need to purchase an export permit. We're not going to do that, so we ain't worried about that. Okay, that's all we need to know about that. All right, tips for your hunt. Here we go. All right. This is where it gets a little interesting. All right. Be prepared to calm yourself down. These bears are coming into the baits to feed and will likely spend a good amount of time there. You are not watching whitetails cruising trails. You will have plenty of time to make a shot if you wait for the bear to commit and settle down. You will need to be steady in order to place an accurate shot. All too often, hunters do not take the time to settle down properly. By waiting, you are also giving the bear time to settle into the bait and present you with the most desirable shooting position. Okay? So it sounds like for them bringing this up, you need to calm down. Like they have a problem with people calming down, right? I mean, don't get me wrong.
Poor shots.
Like, I've never seen a bear. Well, we've seen a bear in the wild, but it was like fucking 1,000 yards away. You know, like I'm talking within 30 yards. Like it's going to be a little exciting. I get it. Okay. But he's saying like, let the bears calm down too, because they're coming into a bait site and they're all excited about freaking honey buns and all this kind of crap. And yeah, whatever. Next part. This is where it gets a little interesting. Do not smoke, spit, or urinate at or near your bait site. Take a urine bottle with you. So that's something that's going to have to be a big wide mouth bottle. Yeah. Ain't gonna be no little regular old water bottle. That's like gonna have to have a wide mouth on it.
Need a Gatorade.
Yeah. No, hell no. I need I'm gonna take me like a Yeti jug out there or something. I ain't joking. Anyway, take a urine bottle with you. Bring it out and dispose of it at the end of your hunt each evening away from the bait site. Please do this even if you harvest a bear. Please don't ruin the area for another bear hunter. So this brings up a good point. What are we going to do about old Boosh? Okay? Like, what if Boosh has to take a pee? Because Boosh ain't going to be patient. Like, she don't understand the concept of you just got to hold it. Like, Boosh gets what Boosh wants. And so, what are we going to do about this? You know? I guess I need to buy, like, one of those female pee things.
The pee.
Like the, I don't know. I mean, seriously, like we're getting a little personal here, but like, what am I supposed to do?
What you need to get, yeah. Let's see, what is that thing called?
We don't need another name. We'll figure it out. So let's move on. Scent control! Exclamation point. This is this and the next point are the only ones that have exclamation points and are bolded. Wear rubber boots. Use scent eliminating products before and during your hunt. Wear gloves when entering and exiting your site. Hardcore, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
I'm gonna be in a bind. That's all I can tell you. Okay, I'm gonna be in a bind. I'm gonna have to bring me a pee bottle, wide mouth pee bottle, and a spit bottle. And the Copenhagen's just gonna have to flow in a spit bottle. I don't know what else to do.
And Shields sells what you were talking about a while ago for the
pee
females.
thing.
Yeah, go girl.
Go girl.
Go girl,
Okay.
female.
All right, I have to figure it out. This scent control thing's a big deal. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. Okay, I mean, I thought it was going to be like somewhat of a big deal because we always want to be like somewhat sensitive, but it's like apparently a really big deal. And I'm 6'3", 300 pounds. Jace, you're close to that. We're big Texas fed boys. Rain gear is something else that is hard for us to find. Okay, especially like premium Sitka, First Light, stuff like that. Like it's hard for us to find big boy rain gear. And so at my store, I started selling Grundens, which is like extra tough.
Yeah,
now it's not
PVC.
super high. It's not super high tech,
No, it's just that PVC.
but it's
stuff, right?
tough. Yeah, it's like what Alaskan fishermen wear, and they sell big boy sizes.
I like it.
Well, the problem is right now, some of their big boy sizes in like camo, they're out of stock. And so I texted Corey, the guy with All Terrain Bear Hunts, and I was like, what do you, like, what if we're not camoed completely up? And he's like, look, it's not a huge deal. As long as you're wearing like a green or a brown or a neutral color, don't show up in orange, like full orange raincoat or something. He said, hell, hopefully we won't need it. We're getting enough rain right now that it shouldn't rain the rest of the year. But our luck is it's going to rain some. Okay. So we got to have the good rain gear. So working on that as well. Now I will tell you this, Jace, I ordered a 3X set of, Kuiu rain gear. Okay. And it should be in any day, and I want me and you to try it on. Now that Kuiu's another premium brand. The
Which
guys
we tried their stuff on whenever we
and
come
some
back
of
from
it
the
fit.
elk hunt, right?
Yeah, some of it fit. Some of it fit. But I don't know how this rain gear is going to fit. So I'm checking right now to see when it's coming in. But let's see here. Arrives next Wednesday. Okay. So we'll be able to try it on, and I'll be able to order another set if it fits. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have high hopes for it fitting. I just don't. And then I also ordered, which it's on here. It says it's going to arrive tomorrow, which, freaking Saturday. Like, they shouldn't even do that crap. But I wonder if it's coming here to the office or if it's coming to my house. No, it's coming here to office. Fourth Arrow makes camera arms. Supposedly they're really good camera arms. They're like the industry standard in hunting camera arms. I ordered a couple of those so that you can have one and I can have one in the stand or the tree or whatever. I figure if we're hunting in a ground blind, we'll just do tripod.
Yeah.
If hunting in a tree stand, we'll use the camera arms. And that way we can make sure that we film all this stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, scent control, pretty big deal, apparently. Bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Okay, you got to wear gloves entering and exiting.
That's what
your
got
site.
me the gloves.
Yeah.
Now, I can understand, peeing and all that other, stuff, but then it's like wear gloves so you don't have the scent anywhere.
Well, you're probably going to be playing with your ding-a-ling or digging in your
butt.
butt.
I'm going to be sitting there for 5-6
The
hours. What else do I need to do?
old timber tugs coming into full
You
effect.
never know. Good Lord. What else are we going to do? We're not going to have service to watch our phones.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Better download some movies.
God,
Bring you a
dude.
battery pack.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Bring
we
you
gotta
an extra
have
battery.
We
so
gotta
you-
have charging batteries
Uh-huh.
and download movies.
Yep.
We gotta start making a list. Yeah, seriously, because I mean, I would have probably brought one charging battery, but not like where I was prepared to have it every day. But yeah, we're gonna have to have it every day.
Yep.
And then another thing that I ordered is I ordered like some of the bug face mask because they're supposed to be pretty intense. And we cannot fly, which we may be able to put it. I need to verify. I think, and I'm sure someone of our listeners can verify this, but I'm pretty sure that you can put thermocells in your not in your checked
baggage.
luggage,
Yeah.
but not your carry-on. I think that's what it is. I think you can't.
we did too.
I think we're
when
in
we
Florida,
went to
didn't
Florida,
we?
Yeah.
Now maybe, hopefully, that's not a Canadian thing, but you know. And Cody said that the thermocells work, but like it takes probably 15 minutes for it to really start working. He said 15 minutes is miserable. That's why you got to bring the bug face mask and stuff. I just hope they're not too bad because I know that Bella is not going to like that shit at all. Now, look, we talked about it last week on the podcast that Bella, when she was little, cried when I tried to make her ride the Tower of Terror at Disney World, and I let her slide. Like I was like, all right, let's go. And I was pissed about it and probably an asshole, but I didn't make her ride it. In Canada, she's going to the damn stand every single day, whether she wants to or not. Like it's just going to be part of it.
You're gonna punch that tag.
I mean, well, I don't even give a shit about that. If she don't want to be in the bugs and all that kind of crap, like she's still going to the stand.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna sit at camp by herself. Okay.
How many people are going to be in camp? They tell you
Right now, it's us three
Oh, that's awesome.
with the guides. Us three. Yeah.
So are the guys going to be sitting with us?
No.
Maybe? No. They just drop us
They
off
drop
and
us
say,
off.
"Hey, shoot this bear and
They
let's roll
do.
with it."
Yep. They drop us off.
Yeah. I want to tell you something. You were talking about that earlier. On the last day, we can drive around. They say shoot the bear. I'll shoot the bear.
Me too.
I mean, that's just how
Hey,
it is.
and listen, last
you can
day,
use my rifle.
that's what I'm saying. Last day, the bow will be left at the house on the last day. The last day, I will have. Hell, I'm gonna bring Sydney's BAR, her Browning automatic,
Okay.
and that way I just be like, boom, 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 boom.
Done. Be done.
Yeah, yeah.
What did they say the smallest caliber you could use?
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter. Just punch a hole in it.
Yeah,
And
just
be done.
punch a hole in it, and they're gonna be dead. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because I've been trying. Man, I've been researching rifle scopes and all that to put on that Browning I got.
yeah.
Man, I just don't know what I'm going to get yet.
You need to come look at the Leopold I put on Abby's. You need
Well,
to
I've
come
seen
look.
it.
It's
I've seen it.
badass.
And because there's a couple of places has some good sales on several different optic brands, you know, and I'm looking for that one where that top line is either really thin or just not even there.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
you need to get that done quick.
I know.
Okay, so scent control. Wear gloves entering and exiting the stand. The next part is shh! Exclamation point. As hard as it may be for some, remaining still and quiet greatly increases the odds of bear coming near. These sights, aside from regular baiting, ATV, or boat, have been virtually silent for months leading up to your hunt. Any noise, including whispering, is noticed, especially by the oldest, wisest, and most often largest bears. They can approach from any direction and will not enter the same area if they sense something is off. Please refrain from talking to your guide when being picked up until you are well away from the bait site. Keep in mind, sound carries over the water. While you may be 100 yards offshore, the bears will still be able to hear you. I'm wondering how much of this is like overly serious. You know, like we get there and our guy pulls up. It's like, "What's up, dude?
Yeah,
Y'all
hey,
see
man, did you
anything?"
get one or
Yeah,
what?
and we're like, "What the fuck, dude? You're supposed to be quiet." He's like, "Oh, that's bullshit." You know, we
Yeah.
say that. I wonder how much, because you know some of that's going to happen. But then again, you may show up and you're like climbing down the stand and like you accidentally step on a stick and he's like, you know, I mean, you just don't know. All right.
Throw the stick at him. He does it.
Yeah, exactly. All hunt logistics and decisions are up to Corey. As such, please do not pressure your guide into trying to move stands or change major aspects of your hunt.
Don't guide the guide.
Don't guide the guide,
Don't guide
baby.
the guide.
Mature bears generally do not show up every single day, and you will need to put in some time in order to harvest a true giant. If you feel that you need to discuss the specifics of your situation, please feel free to pull Corey aside for a one-on-one discussion. It's a good point. You know, first off, don't guide the guide, and second off, pull them to the side and have a respectful conversation about something. Okay, I'm just planning on them being freaking like fire ants and not.
That's what I figure they're going to be. You know,
Yeah.
about 30 of them. We just pick the 5, biggest and be like, oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and
Yep,
then
smoke that sucker.
roll with it. I mean, that's what I fully expect.
Well, we'll see what happens. Now, look, we expected that stuff before for a long time, and it never really worked. Okay, but when this is a premium hunt. Okay, and when we went on a premium elk hunt, what happened? The
It's all
elk were like
200,
fire
man.
ants.
Jeez.
The elk were like fire ants. All right. Next part: bringing a firearm into Canada. You do not need to fill out any forms if you're bringing a bow into Canada. However, you do need to let the border agent know that you will be bow hunting and have a bow with you. For your firearm, fill out a non-resident declaration form before arriving at the Canadian border. Have it filled out, but only sign once you arrive and are before a customs officer. You can find this form at, here's the deal. Download the CDAC 909. That's the form. There's a $50 fee at the Canadian border for bringing your firearm across. I wonder if it has to be Canadian money. What's the Canadian dollar called? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm sure there is a Canadian dollar, right? Like a Canadian currency. Gosh, I'm trying to think if I can guess it before he brings it up.
It'd have to be like European crap.
The euro, it's the Canadian dollar. How lame is that? What's the conversion rate by chance? Surely it's not like, I bet you the Canadian dollar's worth more than the U.S. dollar.
It was right there.
Let's see. 72 cents. Oh, so the U.S. dollar is more valuable. All right, that's cool. So 50. I hope it's 50 Canadian dollars, and that way it's only going to cost us $36.20. That would be a
nice.
steal. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
And that's what I'll argue. It'd be like, some bitch, look, we're in Canada. You said 50, it's 50 Canadian. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if it's that's $60.
Yeah,
Then
I'm gonna have to call my bank and say, "Hal, I'm gonna be in Canada for a week."
I need some Canadian currency, please. That'd be pretty awesome. So $50 fee for bringing it in. That's all that's there to that. License requirements. All hunters must obtain a Manitoba e-licensing account prior to arrival. You will need to provide your Manitoba Conservation ID number in order to be issued a license and tag. Please visit e-licensing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, to be eligible for a Manitoba hunting license, you must be 12 years of age or older, possess a valid Manitoba Hunter's Education Certificate or equivalent from another jurisdiction, or a card issued under subsection 4 of the Hunter Education Requirements MR 128/2007. I wonder if that's going to be a Texas. I wonder if that's, I mean, like, this is shit we need to be checking out. I wonder if your Texas Hunter's Ed will go across that, or we'll cover that. Okay. That's another thing you can Google over there. Kurt, like, can you use a Texas Hunter's Education card in Canada? That's going to be a big deal because, and here's another situation, Chase. Bella don't have her Hunter's Ed yet because she hunts with me. Okay?
You better get that.
I called our game warden friends and I started talking to them. Yes, your Texas Hunter's Education Certificate is accepted in Canada because the Texas course met the standard requirement, blah, 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 blah. Okay. See if, Google this. Does a child need a Hunter's Ed card if hunting with a parent in Canada? This is this because in Texas you don't. If as long as they're hunting with you, they don't have to have it. But I don't know if that's going to be the same in Canada. And we're not going to trust Google. We're actually no. What the fuck, freak? Sorry. Depends on the state. What? Yes, even when hunting with parents, a child generally needs a hunter education. That's in Canada?
Mm-hmm. Hunting rules in Canada are set.
Okay, well, look, here's the deal. Okay? Bella, being 12 years old, has to have a field day. This is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
She has to she can take the course online, but then she still has to get like 6 hours of field day instruction. Dude, it's freaking May. Fix me June. You think there's any hunter's education classes going on right now?
No, there's not.
Okay.
The closest one, last time I researched it was last year.
Go to Texas Parks and Wildlife.
The closest one I could find was almost in Dallas.
Do Texas Parks and Wildlife Hunter's Ed class. Because here's the deal. This is what they told me to do. Yeah, that right there. Go down the first link. Click that. Now look for like a classroom course. Click internet and field. Go to field courses, right there. Click that, and just type in a zip code. Type in a zip code there. 75 whatever. And what does it say? Yeah, just do that.
Fort Worth,
Decatur.
all in June.
All in June.
Well, we'll be gone.
June 14th, and we're leaving the 13th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
But look at all of them. They're in Fort Worth, Decatur. I mean, everything's Decatur. Nothing in East Texas.
Yeah, nothing. So I did call our game wardens, and he says, you're going to have to find this, okay? And so now looking at it, there's nothing around, right? Go to the very top. I mean, June 14th, is that the earliest one?
Mm-hmm.
So we're screwed, okay? Like, I don't know what we're going to do now. May 23rd.
When we go to Austin.
Richmond, May 30th.
Midland.
Richmond, Texas. Midland. I go to some New Braunfels. I like that. I do that all day. Okay. So, yeah, they're all within, I mean, they're all 7 hours away, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did you do to do that, Kurt?
Any mileage instead of 200.
Any mileage.
Yeah,
Okay.
any distance.
Any distance. All right, gotcha. All
But
right.
hey, go up there on the distance, and what do we have? It's 50 miles. Do the 50-mile one. Not
Nothing.
one within 50 miles. Go to 75. Not one. And then we got a handful of 200, which is all up in the DFW area.
Yeah. And I would do
I mean,
that.
they gotta do better, man.
I would drive to DFW.
Right
okay?
now, but I mean, seriously.
But here's the deal. This is what he told me. He said, you know, I'll make a call to some of our volunteers that teach them and see like what the minimum number that they would be willing to put together. And if you can get a class together, if you can get that many people, I'm sure they would teach a class.
2 of my kids will go for sure.
Okay.
Scarlett and Jake will go to do it, but I think Josh is a little bit too young.
Well, we need to
know,
figure
depends.
out a date when all that can happen. And like, cause I know like this Saturday you're busy, right? What you got going on Saturday? Baseball, softball, something?
This Saturday's graduation and all that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are y'all still in baseball, softball?
Yeah, travel.
Okay.
And all that. But then next Saturday we'll be gone for a week because we're going to Branson.
Okay.
So it'd have to be next week during the week or the week after or right before we
Well,
leave.
it's summertime. They can pretty much do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we go the week before we leave, because I'll be back a week, and then we go for a week.
Okay.
So
I'm going to figure out how to make this happen.
I'm sure I can get a few kids and all that. So
okay, I'm sending him a text now because right now we're kind of screwed.
yeah.
You know, like now, will I drive to Austin and let my daughter go to a stupid field day for her hunter's education? Yes, I will if I have to, because we got no other
Gotta get
choice.
done. Yep.
But
man, they got to get some stuff down here, for the kids and stuff. I mean, that's because the last couple of years, I think we were looking for it. I mean, does Abby have hers?
No.
So
Yes.
you've got 3.
Abby does.
Abby has
Sydney
hers.
doesn't. Yeah.
So you got 2. I've got 2. There's 4.
Abby was able to. She was old enough where she just took it online.
Okay.
There's let's see. What's the age? Let me see here. What's the age for Hunter's Ed online? Because I mean, I know you can do it both, but say 17 years old, they don't have to do the field day.
Okay.
After that, they have to do, I guess.
I mean, because basically I got 2 more years and Jake's 17, so I mean he turns 15 tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen an online class or a course in East Texas in quite a while.
During hunting season, they have a few, but they don't have a ton of them. They have a few.
Well, it was in Athens. No, Gun Barrel City is where it was at, I think. Something like that. Somewhere's in that little area right there. But that was still, a few hours away.
Yeah.
I remember they used to have, each county had one.
Yep. I don't know, man. It says here, to be eligible for Manitoba hunting license, you must be 12 years of age or older, possess a valid hunter's education certificate, blah, blah, blah. You must carry the license and associated game tags along with you to your hunter's education certificate while you're hunting. You're required to show the license certificate to a conservation officer if asked to do so. Any person born after, blah, 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 whatever, okay? So, yeah, man, pretty hardcore about that. Another thing, bear license, okay? So your bear license tags will be purchased from ATBH upon arrival and will cost $340 and must be paid before you will be issued a license or tag. So you got $340 that you got to come up with. Hopefully that's Canadian $340 and not U.S. That's something that they probably need to clarify a little bit, whether or not we're doing the old Canadian dollar or the whatever, U.S. dollar. Manitoba e-licensing. You will need to purchase an angling license, fishing license, online at this before you arrive. You should always have a printed copy and signed copy with you while fishing. License requirements. All persons except those exempt below who engage in angling, dip netting, seining, minnow trapping, spear fishing, and bow fishing must have a Manitoba angling license on their person. It includes all this stuff. You do not need to purchase a license. You're under the age of 16, but must be person with. So I ain't got to buy Boosh a fishing license.
There we go.
She's with me. So yeah, there's that. Going forward, they talk about travel insurance. I don't really give a shit about that. What to bring. Here we go. All right, what to bring. Thermocell and refills. Okay? If you're hard of hearing, Jason, you must bring and wear your hearing aids. It is imperative to be as quiet as possible and be able to effectively communicate with your guide. So if you're hard of hearing, you got to bring your hearing aids, Jason.
I've been looking at buying me some stuff, so I mean.
Good quality knee-high rubber boots, good quality rain gear, orange hat and vest for fall hunters only.
There we go.
So we don't have to do that. Camp shoes, change footwear to wear around camp, flashlight, headlight, batteries, wallet with ID and passport, weapon of choice covered by a soft or hard case along with all necessary attachments and ammo, camouflage clothing. Your stand or blind will be heavy in spruce and pine forest. Okay. Waterproof luggage is strongly recommended. Enough layered clothing for a 5-day hunt. Enough medication and over the counter. So we got to bring our own Advil
and stuff. Yep.
Personal hygiene products, dude wipes. Okay. There you go. I mean, there's like a lot of shit to it. Okay, because we're gonna be. I mean, we're gonna be remote.
Nowhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna put first aid kit. So we call. I had a first aid kit that I would carry with me everywhere we went. Okay, I throw it in my backpack. It's in a little Kafaru pouch. Okay. And the pouch size that I liked, it used to be my old cleaning kit where I had like put all my knives in it. Okay. But then I went to a bigger pouch for all my knives. So I wrote cleaning kit on this pouch, and that's what I put the first aid stuff in. Well, I misspelled cleaning. I left out the N for some reason. And so it said cleaning kit. And so like, that's what everybody always made fun of my family. They're like, give me the cleaning kit, TJ, so we can get some Advil. I thought that was kind of funny.
It's not your fault you went to that Leering Center.
Yeah.
So
You're right. You're right. Man.
Kurt like that.
What else we got? I mean, that's real dude wipes. I need to put that down.
I like the fact that if you're hard of hearing, they got that dang thing highlighted.
Yeah, it's red, dude. It's like check this shit out. They're serious about it.
Yeah, dude, I've been seeing stuff coming across like TikTok and Facebook of these people talking about this one hearing aid or, reducing the sound, but it's kind of like the Walker's Game Ear.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, I'm still texting the old game warden here trying to get the hookup. I thought he might cut me a little slack and be like,
I'll do it.
I'll tell you. But he didn't.
Man, I've been worried about them iced teas.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, exactly. All them freaking, because it's summer. It's getting to be summertime. All them twisted teas are getting on the lake now. This right here was like the instruction list of our bear hunt. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now we got 2 weeks left before we leave. Next week, I want us to cover in depth. Okay, in depth. I want us to cover the gear that we're bringing. Okay, and then the next podcast will be the day before we leave, and we're just going to talk a bunch of shit because we're going to be excited, ready to fly out of here and go, and that's going to be the show. Is just being excited about going, and so next week will be all the gear, and then the week after will be us just being excited to go. Can you believe it's this close?
I can't, man.
You did get your passport.
I do have it. Yep.
Okay.
I do.
We are going to need a picture of it so I can
send it to them.
I got to put it in the Delta Airlines app.
Okay.
So that we're good. And when I say gear, I mean like we're going to go over the camera gear. We're going to go over the camera setups. We're going to go over the clothing that we're wearing. We're going to go over everything. Okay.
Now the knives and stuff. I mean, we don't need knives.
No, they're gonna cut it. They have all that there.
Now we'll have my pocket knife.
Yeah, absolutely.
That goes in my
your boot
shaving kit. Yeah, it goes in my shaving kit. It goes in my checked luggage.
Yeah,
and all that.
No, we it's going to be. We're going to go over every piece of gear that we're bringing. Okay. And I got something else I got to talk to you about in a minute because I got us a couple different bag options I want to run by you, and that way we'll tell what we decided next week on the show. So, what else you got, Jason? Anything?
Nah, man, just shoot. June's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
My whole month of June's gonna be real busy, and then your end of month of June and 1st of July is gonna be busy. Basically, the same thing. What I'm doing.
Yeah. Right. Got bear hunt then vacation, and you got vacation then bear hunt.
Yep.
So yeah, it's gonna be busy for sure. But I'm excited, man. I can't wait to have a bearskin rug laying on this table in front of us.
That'd be awesome. Yep.
And its head like looking at me the whole time.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Because I've talked to our local meat processor, JW.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day.
What did he say? Are you talking about bear?
Well, I told him what we were going to do. He called me. He goes, "Hey man, did you get all your deer?" I said, "Yeah, I got all my deer." Why? He goes, "Well, I still got some cut sheets, and yours was on there." I said, "No, I got all of mine." So we talked a little bit. He said, "Well, tell TJ he can call or stop by every once in a while." I said, "Well, we were trying to get him a deer, and just didn't work out." So,
yeah.
But I told him, I said, "Man, we're going to go on a bear hunt." I said, "We're going to go on a elk hunt." I said, and then we're this before I knew about the draw.
Hey, is our switcher not working?
Something with the disc, I don't know.
Oh, we're done. We're still recording audio?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Oh. So, anyways, I told him about the bison hunt and all that. And he said, "Let me tell you." He goes, "I've only done 2 of them." He said, "My dad shot one, and then somebody else shot one." He said, "The only thing you cut into steaks is going to be the tenderloin." He said, "No matter how I tried it, other than just pressure cooking You know,
It's
like
tough.
Pete, he said it's so lean that it's tough as a boot. He just ground it all up in the hamburger meat.
Yeah. Well, that's what I
And I
think
was like,
everybody
well, I mean,
does
that's,
anyway.
You know, whatever. I mean, I wasn't expecting to come home and have like 50 buffalo steaks.
Yeah.
You know, I said, but I was aiming on bringing it to you because we're driving up there and coming back.
Yeah.
He goes, bring it on. I got you.
Okay.
I was like, all right. Yeah, I said, we're going to have 2 of them.
That dude's going to be grinding meat for
That's
months.
fine.
Going to be grinding meat for months. Yeah. We got a lot going on, man. And we didn't talk about this, okay? We got our Kansas draw results back.
Sure did.
And I'll be honest with you, it went opposite of how I thought it was going to go. I'm being 100% honest
Thought I was
with
going
you.
to get it.
I thought you were going to get it.
Yeah.
And what happened is you didn't draw,
No.
and I drew.
You did.
And so, was it October? Or November?
No, November. It's going to be like November 15th when we go.
Yeah,
up there.
November 15th, right before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We're going to Kansas and going
On an
to
archery
bow hunt a big old 180-inch whitetail, 300-pound whitetail.
That's got to be more than 140, right?
Yeah. It has to be more than 140. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
That's their minimum is 140. That's a hell of a. It's gonna be a hell of a hunt.
Deer. I'm going to start selling deer hunts and shit on Bird Mountain and stuff. So you shoot something less than 150, it's $1,000.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, so I mean, it could. Hopefully, it's not like that.
No, man. I mean, I don't know. We drew it. We're going
Heck
Midwest Whitetails. That's going to be in November. So that'll be. Yeah, we'll have our bow hunting season. We'll have our rut, and then we're going to Kansas.
Yep.
And then after that, we come back. We have that's during the lull. Our lull. We go to Kansas during our lull. We come back. That's when they're hitting food plots and stuff again. And yeah, that's come. And then we go bison hunting. Mm-hmm. So we got a hell of a. And then we go freaking turkey hunting. Mm-hmm. So it's fixing to be on. Like we start. It's everything starts with this bear hunt, and then we get rid of Bird Mountain. Yeah, it's rolling hard. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a fun year. Fun year, man. Just like year before last. That was a real fun year.
Oh yeah, all the turkey hunts.
Yeah,
man, that was full.
Yeah, that's exactly what this next year's, and it's going to be even more.
We had a lot of fun times.
And we got the elk hunt. Hey, we got the elk hunt in September.
Yep.
So
we got to go buy more freezers, man.
I'm telling you, because by the way, we're having which this episode's recording a week later, but we're having a Memorial Day get together on Monday, and we're having elk burgers. Okay, that's going to be the meat of choice that day. Don't tell nobody. I want to see if anybody notices.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're cooking up. I'll probably cook up about 10 pounds of elk meat that day.
Yeah.
And I got the Blackstone cleaned off. I did that night before last. Cleaned it off completely.
You want to cook it on that, not the smoker?
Yeah, I'm cooking on the Blackstone. I'm gonna do some smash burgers. First, I'm gonna cook a bunch of bacon. Okay. I'm gonna go buy some pork belly.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna smoke some pork belly, but I'm gonna cut some thick ass bacon.
Yeah.
All right. And then we're gonna put that bacon on the Blackstone, and then we're gonna cook the elk burgers in the bacon grease, and then make bacon cheeseburgers. That'll be damn good. I'm ready to go. Good. I'm gonna get some buns from the butcher shop, some homemade buns. Be ready to hit it, dude, all day. Be awesome. So, all right, guys, look. We got a lot going on, so this is the time to start telling your friends about this podcast because it's fixing to get legit, and it's going to be freaking – we're going to be doing some incredible stuff this year.
Man, I guarantee you it's going to be some stories.
It's going to be some great stories, dude, some great stories. So y'all be sure to subscribe on whatever podcast platform you listen to. Please leave us a review. Please leave us a review, guys. Like, seriously. Follow us on Instagram at The Huntcast, on TikTok at The Huntcast Podcast. All these episodes have video content, so follow us on YouTube as well, and at The Huntcast, and then patreon.com/The Huntcast. Should be some good stuff. So anyway, for Jason and myself, that's we're calling it today. So we're out.
It's a wrap.